It's a top 15 matchup with added intrigue because these two power players in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC, collide with conference supremacy at play. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 12th-ranked team, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Sauer here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. The Buckeyes offense comes on the field first today. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
But this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Returner decides to fair catch this. The Tigers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? To the air, it's Nussmeier. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down, but he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And here comes the punter onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The receiver grabs it, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He makes the grab. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. And the quarterback keeps it here. Breaks free. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
The Buckeyes are on the move here. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
To throw, it's saying. On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch! Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Loses the ball behind the line. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down his quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made in space. Look out. Here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, LSU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And now the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
defense getting set. It's second down. It's an option look. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Buckeyes move into the red zone. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Grab down the middle. It's Peoples. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Hey, the windows are so tight on these throws for this quarterback. Positive yards are a good thing here. Now it's third and goal, getting so much closer to punching it in.
Defense looking for a stop on third and goal. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Ohio State. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Now the important point after attempt. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will be a return. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. There was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And looking for a big play here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. We finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers, as they put 6 more on the board. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's Field, the returner, trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. He'll take a deep shot here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a...
Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it again. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive. But you think back over the years, Booger McFarland and Marcus Spears and Glenn Dorsey, and off the edge, Kiki Mingo. Just so many great LSU defensive linemen that can get after that quarterback.
That sack makes it second down and forever. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
I think the receiver was so focused on setting up the defender on his slant route that he didn't get his head turned and his eyes up to be able to locate the football. He just dropped it.
We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field, and he'll kick it away now for the second time. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game. And then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Try to convert with a sneak. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Pump over the middle. It's Thomas. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They try to run it with the option. Nowhere to run up the middle.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, they actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Wrapped down the middle, it's Anderson. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Trying to find room. It's Durham. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Over the middle, it's Anderson. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking for some space. It's Peoples. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Grab down the middle. It's Thurman. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
This is why this quarterback goes to this tight end. His size and his athletic ability. The soft hands to make the catch, but Chris, this is what separates him from other tight ends in the country. Look at him after the catch, breaking tackles and picking up more yardage.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Peoples. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Buckeyes have first and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pulls it in. It's Tate. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. With the catch, it's Tate. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. The Buckeyes churn out another first down.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
First down here for this offense. Ball handed off. They get him down, but that's a solid game. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Dropping back. It's Sayin. bringing pressure. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Gain of 9. First and goal, Ohio State.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellows, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. And see if they found some solutions at halftime. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Anderson. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
He plays zone coverage, and the quarterback is patient. It's a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
First and 10 play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Toss play to the outside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Hilton. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
Punt team ready to boot it away. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Takes the handoff, running off left tackle. Oh, look at the quick cut. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Buckeyes will have first and 10 here. And they'll give it to the back. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Caught in the backfield. It's Peoples. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback keeps the football. QB gets the first, now looking for more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Play action here on first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. To throw, it's Sayant. Oh, and he can't hang on. A little screen pass there, and that's going to bring up third. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Porter. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab. It's Brown. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Looking to throw here. Caught behind the line. It's Sharp.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
It's second down after that completion. Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. Grabbed by the receiver.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
That completion sets up a second down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years, but let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
That sack makes it 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Running back has it on the screen now. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
They pull out the screen here. I like the call on 3rd down, but let's give the defense a lot of credit for being able to recognize that and bring him down short of the 1st down. It's all about timing and execution for that screen play to work for 3rd down to be able to pick up that 1st.
That punch sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st down, it's play action. Quick throw testing the middle. Pass complete on a crossing route. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. He keeps it on a design run. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Sayin. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Tate. To be brought down to the 46. Good enough for a 1st down.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. First down, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Graham. Good enough for 1st down yardage. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to chuck it again. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a 1st down.
The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good. We're down by a touchdown, 21-14.
That makes the score LSU 21, Ohio State 14.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? It's reeled in. It's Brown. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Picks up the first, looking for more.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. A deep shot to the right. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Well, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job with this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. Extra point up and good. A two-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, you get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns. So anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Caught near the sticks. It's Graham. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Graham. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Back to throw. It's Sayin. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores, you have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they're going to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Working clock with the ground game. Makes a nice move there. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Chris, good job here on this stop. Ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The shotgun running play call. Some hard running there, full tackle. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Grab behind the line. It's Durham. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Moves out of the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball, and some big 3rd down defensive play. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 14 after the miss. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Pulls it in. It's Peoples. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. A new set of downs after that completion. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Looking deep down the right side. But this one is broken up and falls incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the offense will just take a knee. So what an entertaining battle here today.
Nothing, job. Understand nothing was good for
It's hard to have your fastball
Stop it.
working every single week when you have that
She
bullseye.
forever
And
mine,
sometimes the
ever
pressure
mine, ever mine.
is just too much.
She's
You make
got
some
it.
mistakes that you don't normally do, and I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Last name couple of first name critics like a spread equal why ain't in the flame started off no good but thanks to all these